Oh man. Let's go, bro. I finally. Oh, is it too? Am I too loud now? Uh oh. Is my mic too loud? All right. How about this? Okay, we good. We good. All right. Yes. Okay. God, man, I'm tired. Oh, it looks so bad. I know. Okay. Sorry about that. I should probably restart, right? Oh, just a huge L to me. Okay. Come on. Turn back to white. No, it's blue. Oh, bro, honestly. Okay, I'm gonna turn it off. Why is it not turning off? Okay, there. Oh god. All right. Okay. Man, it has been tiring to say the least recently. Not tiring, but like oof. Okay, so I'm doing this video log on a Wednesday. I postponed it till the next day. Postponed, more like feels like procrastinated. So I was planning to do it last night around like, nighttime when I usually do it. And so I got on. I think I went on Discord with my friends. Chris saw me playing Battlefield, so I'm gonna go play Battlefield. He invited. He said, "Let's go on Discord call." So we went and we just kind of played games, and then like, I don't know. I just stayed in the same call for like 7 hours or something, and it was a relatively free day, I guess. It was just, um, you know, I don't really remember much of it, to be honest, but it was basically I was just like chilling, relaxing with the boys, and I'm not gonna lie, I stayed up until like 3, just laughing. It was genuinely a fun night, but I don't know why, but I had this when I tried to go to bed yesterday, I had this feeling like just because of that one night where I stayed up, I was in a call with my friends for however long time, not gonna lie, 7 to 8 hours. But like, I don't do that often as much anymore, and it's like I used to do it all the time. And I did it once yesterday and this week, and like I had this sudden feeling like I was failing myself. Like I had this sudden feeling like, oh, I'm gonna this is going straight to a burnout. This is gonna go straight to a period where I'm just super unmotivated and just super unproductive and lazy, and like it made me feel so worried. And it's like I didn't even have enough confidence in myself that that one little thing. I don't know. Okay, so usually I've been trying to wake up. Obviously, my wake up time is set around 8 to 9, and it's been a lot later than that. So I've been doing some gaming with my friends a couple nights this week with Battlefield and stuff, And like, I've been waking up around 10, 9:30, 10:30, and the latest today this morning was 12. And I knew that I was gonna wake up around like really late, like 12 and all that. So I got to bed thinking that I'm, failing my schedule, failing my calendar, failing my to-do list, like failing all these things. And I had this sudden like feeling like, oh, everything's about to go to shit. And I'm not gonna lie, it's so weird, but I turned this surprisingly fun, once in an opportunity night that I should have been really grateful for, because it was a fun night with a couple of friends, and like not many people get to have that luxury to just be able to hang out with friends from the comfort of their own room, like not everyone has that ability to do it for hours. And like, instead of feeling grateful for that, instead of just relishing that, I turned it into something like, I don't know, my mind decided like, hey, let's be anxious about it, and let's, think about how this is gonna affect everything. And I was just like, I don't know. I to be fair, I had done everything I was supposed to do that day. It was a Wednesday. I was gonna go on a run. I did my meditating in the morning. I went to the class, even though I did wake up a little late. Went to the class. I think I did some homework. Hopefully, let me see. I didn't do some homework, to be honest. I did some stretching, like, um it wasn't the most productive day, but I still got the essential I need to do. I missed reading. I missed the video log. And missing those two things sent me in this weird spirally feeling like, oh, it's like being with my friends almost felt like I did something really bad. Like I went out and, I don't know, wild, I was wilding out or something. Like, it wasn't like that. It was just, but I felt like I was going into a burnout, or just that kind of period, like lazy period in my life. And like, I don't know, I guess I've just been so, these past few weeks, walking and really getting up my, like really getting after my physical health, and like exercising like a lot. I've been really physically active. I've been on top of school so far, I think, even though it has been a little rough. I'll talk with that in a minute. So like, yeah, just looking at these past few weeks in terms of the calendar, I have been doing an incredible job, um, you know, balancing everything with workouts, watching TV, even like just stretching, doing that, and like running, and like, doing those things. And like, I I don't know. I think a part of me does feel, sorry. Sorry, I was just looking at something. Like, a part of me does feel like I'm not being the most productive right now, or I'm a lazy person compared to people that are working 9 to 5 jobs. And I'm like, I think unconsciously I'm comparing myself to other people that are super productive, those YouTubers that I kind of look up to with those self-improvement and their productive tips and all these things. But I forget to, instead of comparing myself to others, I forget to compare myself to who I was yesterday. Um uh because like just comparing my just productivity and I guess my ability to be able to stay on top of everything so far and like managing it all and staying decently happy doing it. I just sort of feel like I forget that. And like right now, comparing myself to who I was a year or two ago, or like any that I am doing so well, I think I see that's what I mean. Like I'm kind of doubting myself. Like, sure, I might not have a job. I'll give it that. I might not have a job, and I might not even have the hardest course in school, and my workouts may not even be that impressive to some athletes out there. But I'm doing well compared to my usual standards a couple years ago, and I think I should be proud of that. I think it's just hard to be proud of that because I'm constantly comparing myself to other people, or even not even other people that I know, but I'm comparing myself to the image I want people to see. You know, when I would talk, like, let's say if someone asked me to talk about myself and my levels of productivity, I have an image of who I want to portray, and it's hard to always compare yourself to a mask. You know, I I think that's why I'm trying, really trying to not let my ego lead my productivity or lead my task and to-do list and calendar, all my productivity stuff that helps me keep track of things. I need to remind myself that ego should not be the leader of those things. I shouldn't want to go on a run because it gives me bragging rights about how I went on a run, but I should go on a run because I've told myself I need to go on a run. And if anything, I just want to build that. Not, this is hard. But if anything, like, if I'm, if I tell myself that I'm going to go on a run, it should be for me and not for the fact that, wait, this is so hard, bro. Not because I want to, ah, fuck. I don't know. I don't know. Basically, I don't want ego to run my motivation. I think I don't want ego to be the driving force of why I wake up in the morning or why I do things the way I do. I don't want ego to do that. I want my own self talk and self care and whatever to be the driving force. You know, I want I want to be able to have just full internal motivation, and I know that's like a such like a high end goal because it's hard. Obviously, you're gonna have external factors and external motivators that sometimes run parts of your life, but I guess I'm just rambling now. I don't even know. I'm just rambling. I mean, there's clearly something there, I know, but yeah. I don't know. It feels like I do. Hmm. There it is there, but I genuinely believe that I am taking control. I am taking control of my life and seeking discomfort and seeking growth through that road, the road of just doing things that I don't want to do at that time. Like I hope that I can keep running because I genuinely like it. I do. But it is painful. God, is it painful? Jesus, it is painful to go on a run. Not obviously not as pain. I'm exaggerating it obviously, but it's just it's uncomfortable for sure. No one, I can't, like, there's no way I'll deny that it is really uncomfortable. But the fact that I hope I hope me going on runs won't be just fueled by motivation, but fueled by just my skill or habit to be able to do it. Like, I'm trying to build up habits to do uncomfortable things. That's it. And like, I want to be able to keep doing that. And I think basically I am afraid that I will burn out somehow because it's happened so many times and it probably will. But I want to be able to get back on track really easily. Not really easily, but I want to be able to get back on track better than when I usually get back on track. And like, I want to be able to manage it this time so that the risk of the burnout is less and that the intensity of burnout like that doesn't really affect me as much. But it's obviously hard. It's hard to see burnout. It's hard to avoid it. I think it happens to everyone, and it's, I just don't want it to stop everything, and I think that's what I'm scared of. But like, just recently, these past couple of nights, I've been overwhelmed, and I just been extra critical of myself when I haven't been staying on top of things, especially when it comes to school. Like, for example, I had an assignment due on Wednesday morning, and I basically haven't started yet until Tuesday night. And just I almost pulled an all-nighter. I was up until like 2 there, and like, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of did worry me a lot. And it's that worry that actually gave me more things to worry about, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know, I feel like self-criticism is a very good skill, but I think I confuse that self-criticism with immense I confuse overwhelming myself with thoughts and anxieties with self-criticism. Criticism, I think, is just looking at the facts and using those facts to make a conclusion on how something is going to be better, if that makes sense. Like, when you criticize something, when you criticize an artist, let's say, you state out the facts, you state out certain opinions, and you give out advice or information that the artist can use to better their future work. But when I criticize myself sometimes, it's almost like a broken record. I'm constantly worrying and giving myself worried thoughts. I mean, some of it is genuine productive criticism, like genuine, like, oh, okay, how about we go on a run tomorrow and like clear everything out. And like even right now, I am overwhelmed and I don't even know how to express any of it or articulate anything, and I feel overwhelmed. I do, and that's the thing. And like, the reason why I'm angry or like a little confused is because I don't really even have an overwhelming life, if that makes sense, right? Clearly there is something there, obviously, but it confuses me when I get overwhelmed, and again, that whole comparison thing, I'm always comparing myself to people who have harder lives and who have bigger responsibilities than just school and working out. Like, people work jobs, people have kids, people have problems, medical problems, or whatever it is. Like, people live and lead really hard lives. So why is it that when I think about my daily life, I get overwhelmed by the smallest things, and it's hard to say that that's my fault. I think I should just acknowledge that and not like beat myself up for it, because that's no productive way to go about it. I think the only way is to acknowledge it and remind myself that there is better lives, but to also remind myself that feelings are valid, that there is a wide range of people and lives, and it's important to use your past experiences to compare. While other people live hard lives, that shouldn't invalidate the hard, uncomfortable feelings that I get. It shouldn't invalidate it at all. I don't think it should. This might be a dark way of thinking, but it's like, if you told the person whose pet died that they shouldn't feel as bad because their mother died. No, I mean, like, let's say person A has a pet and person A gets sad because that pet dies. Person B says person A shouldn't be sad because person B lost their mother or lost something through another death, and that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, while it is unfortunate for person B, it should also be unfortunate for person A. And I think it's life is suffering, Buddha said. For everyone. Everyone experiences suffering in their own ways. I should not criticize myself for feeling the way I do sometimes. I really shouldn't. Because I am doing good. I am. And like, I am staying on top of things, and I'm you know, it is genuinely, okay, I don't know what I'm gonna say, but I think I'm just coming to the realization that I am doing good. I'm putting in the work. It's not perfect. It's not. It's not the most efficient. It's not the most productive. But I'm waking up and getting after it. Might take me a little while to get out of bed, but once I get out, I still make my bed. I still get after it. I still look at the day and try to do all the things that I'm supposed to do. It's not perfect, but it's a lot better than nothing. And I think whatever feelings I'm feeling is not going to be fixed by just making realizations like those. No, it's not. But it's good to remind myself it can't hurt, that's for sure. And even if it makes me feel just a little bit better about it, then why not, right? Why not remind myself of those things? Why not remind myself that I'm perfectly capable and I'm perfectly fine and I'm doing everything right? While I may not live someone else's hard life, sometimes life gets hard for me as well. And I shouldn't invalidate that based on the suffering of others. Ooh, I sound so smart right now, right? I'm kidding. But yeah, it's just cool. All right. So, I talked about school. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I skipped a couple classes already. Like it's not as a relatively difficult course. It doesn't take up as much time as my first year of school, that's for sure. But it does, the workload is a little high for one class. And online class does make it so much easier to cheat, bro. Online class is literally just asking you to cheat your way through school. Now, with that being said, it is still relatively annoying that I have to do a couple things like homework. But I do them. To be honest, half of the time I don't see a point in doing it. But I suppose giving up a couple of hours a day to give myself less things to worry about is worth it. You know? I do want to get a job. I do. But I think with all things being considered, I should really use this opportunity to just build up my habits first. Build up good work ethic habits. Because I'm going to be honest, man. The idea of putting even a part-time job into my schedule, it's hard. I mean, I could definitely fit it, you know? If I get rid of all the supposedly unproductive hours of my life, if I just get rid of the gaming, if I just get rid of the I'd have lots of time for a part-time job. But what is productivity really? To produce, right? Productivity. What is productivity? Productivity is a measure of efficiency of a person completing a task. Huh. Okay. I mean, to produce or whatever. To me, it's produce. So, I think that having times to play basketball with friends and just do all that is also good things to have, It makes my life better. I mean, in a way, it makes me happy. I think, at least. That's what it feels like. So I'm gonna go base it off that. I don't want to be a robot. I don't. I don't want to be a person consistently worrying about schedules and times and being productive. Like, as much as I want to be that kind of person who has their shit together, I think part of having your shit together is also knowing what things make you happy and being able to let go of the feeling that, you know, sometimes you gotta do the things that make you happy. That's it. You know? So, man, whatever. For right now, I do not feel comfortable getting a job. I don't know if that's my lack of. I don't know if that's laziness. I doubt it. I'd like to believe that it's a more of looking at the facts, like my schedule, and like just realizing what my capabilities of right now, what my uncomfortable ceiling is, if that makes sense. Knowing what that ceiling is, I don't think I could really manage it right now. I think school's enough, to be honest. if anything, if it is easier in terms of hours, less hours, um, well, yes, it is considerably less hours, I think, to do school than to get a job. Let's say theoretically, the life I have right now, like the kind of lifestyle, like with school and everything, is easier than one with having the job. Let's assume that, right? Let's assume that not having a job is easier than having that job, if that makes sense. Like going to school versus having a job right now in my life right now. Let's assume that's easier. Then, if anything, I should just look at it as um a period where I can just build habits, I guess, and just grow, you know? Just think things through. Um, I do gotta be honest, I really should get with the content creating. I really want to do that. Um, I do. I really do. I just, I haven't come up with a routine yet. I definitely need to do that for sure. It's just, I can't, you know? I do want to incorporate it somewhere. And I think there is times where I could do that. Um, would that be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday? I do want to go on runs every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, I do want to go on runs. That's for sure. I will add that to the schedule. I do need to reschedule my calendar, to fit my new fitness regime. So we'll see about that. I got reading soon. I do want to do that. I haven't been reading these past couple of days, to be honest. I've been pushing it back. Like I have been pushing meditation back to the end. I have adjusted that, and I have been putting meditation as soon as I wake up in the morning when I do it. I think it's important. Meditation, it's really important. I'd prioritize it more than reading. So I decided to bump that up. Get it over with in the morning, so I don't have to worry about not doing it by the end of the day. Reading, I'm more lenient because I'm listening to audiobooks when I go on a walk. And speaking of audiobooks, I just finished the David Goggins audiobook. Pretty fire. I think with audiobooks, I'm not obviously absorbing all the information, but it really helps with walks, and like it's better to absorb some information than none, right? So yeah, that's been going well. So yeah, pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Yeah. I mean, it's feel like with the workouts, I do want to go on walks. No cap. Every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, I'm going on a walk. Yes, sir. Okay. Okay, that time works. Okay, cool. Cool. So we have reading, walking, meditating. Not bad. Yeah, just looking at like my empty schedules, it's like, mm, I don't know. I maybe this has been a busy week, but it seems like I don't know. I feel like I could fit in some work times in there, but right now I just, as humiliating as it is to say, or as embarrassing as it is to say, I right now it doesn't feel as. I don't think I could handle it. That's just me being real with myself. I don't know if that's me selling myself short, but I don't think I could handle a 20-hour part-time job and like get everything else done too. I don't know. That might change in the future, to be honest. But as of right now, yeah. Hopefully that's not me selling myself short. I don't know. And to be quite frank, I kind of don't want to talk about it right now. I think the other topic was already heavy as it is. What's been happening then? Well, let's get on to the positives. It's not that it was negative or anything. It was just me talking, shooting the shit. You know. What else has been happening? I've been stretching. I don't know if I talked about that. I've been stretching and like making a good habit of watching stuff and stretching. Um, yeah. Yeah. Hmm. What else? What else, man? Yeah, reading. I gotta do that, man. Even today, I didn't even get any gaming done today. No gaming. So maybe, yeah. That might have to do with like me feeling a little overwhelmed. Maybe just today was overwhelming. Maybe the last couple days was overwhelming. But I think overall this week it wasn't too bad. I've had some time to just chill, do my shit. I am grateful for the kind of life I have right now. It is a little overwhelming sometimes, but at times it's also really relaxing. You know, but right now I have some sense. I have set goals daily, and I'm getting them done. And I guess I should be happy about that. I should. I really should be. And I guess talking about that and reminding myself that does make me a little happy. Not gonna lie. Feeling good. Feeling really good. Yeah. I should definitely try to remind myself that more, and celebrate the small wins. Celebrate the small runs that I do. Oh, that's a good thing. I did a 10K this week, I think. Was it Monday? I don't know. I did a 10K. I'm gonna just say that right now. First 10K ever recorded in my life. No cap. So, wow, good job. Wow. Yeah, so in terms of, I feel like I'm the healthiest I've ever been in terms of cardio. I think, okay? That might just me gassing myself up for no reason, but nah, I feel good. I do need new running shoes though, because my feet give out earlier than my like lungs do, if that makes sense. Like usually out on a run, the thing that stops you the most is the just the most uncomfortable, painful feeling of, oh shit, I can't breathe. But so far that's been manageable with the kind of pace that I'm doing. But even with the small pace, even with the small step, like even with the slower pace that I do, it still hurts my feet. I think I don't know. I haven't been fine. It's the shoe, bro. I have wide feet, man. It's fucked, but I have wide feet, and it does not bode well for all the running shoes in this house. No cap, bro. I need to. I need to go get running shoes. I kind of don't want to, cause money and shit. Cause that's just like $100. But I'm gonna be honest, my stock portfolio, bro, it's been doing well. It has been doing well. I'm coming up on $300 from all time. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So I've been thinking, might want to get myself some shoes. I don't know if I'm kind of setting myself up for disappointment. Like I want, a part of me wants to go in store and get the shoes fitted and make sure it fits, but at the same time, I kind of don't want to go. I'm lazy, and I don't know if they'll have the shoes. But I do want to go out on runs, no cap. And I do. Okay, I do. I think it'd be a really good investment. Just my opinion. I think it would be a good investment for me to get some shoes. So, yeah. I don't know if my budget fits it, but I think it would be beneficial. No cap. Just some nice shoes. But man, shoes are so expensive. I'm so stupid. But shoes are dumb. Like I spent $30 on a couple of I spent like 30 to 60 on some pants, running pants. Sure, why not, right? But bro, shoes though? They're a lot, bro. They're a lot. So I mean, I do have money in the wallet, You know what I'm saying? Look at this fat cash. I think there's 100 in here. I'm just flexing on y'all. 150 for new shoes. Not bad. Might take it. I might just do it. Get myself some shoes. But bro, I don't want to go. Anyway, I'll stop it there. I'm not really talking about anything, am I? I'm just sort of just rambling and all that. But yeah, I've just having a good week. I've had a good week. Some rough couple days. Not rough, but just overwhelming days, and I don't just wanna get it. Just get it, get it, get it. Yeah, all right. I get it done. I'll get it done, baby.